Imagine you're interviewing for a job. You are very aware of your qualities and attributes. But is this concept the same way others see yourself? The ability to engage in your self concept is crucial in determining your personal and professional attributes. This is why it's very important to engage in others' responses and viewpoints of yourself. Hello, my name is Angel Pina, and I will be interviewing my friend, Aaliyah Madrigal. Like I said, Aaliyah is a very close friend, if not my best friend, and she is here to help me better understand my self concept. I chose to interview Aaliyah because she is someone who has been able to know me not only as a friend, but also as a business professional. I feel that interviewing Aaliyah gives me the best idea of how I have become the person that I am today, and how she has seen me in many different circumstances, both personally and professionally. I will be asking Aaliyah about my greatest strength, what animal I would be, and the fondest memory that we share together. So, Aaliyah, I would love to thank you for doing this speech with me and allowing me to ask you questions about myself to further expand on my self view. So,
Thank you for having me.
of course, thank you for coming to this interview. So, my first question for you today is, what do you feel is my greatest strength and why?
I feel as if your greatest strength is being able to manage so many things all at once and still maintain your time and efforts towards all that you do.
Thank you so much. Is there like a specific activity or instance that you think that really goes well with my time management skills?
Well, being involved in high school, you're with BPA, you're vice president of both student council and student body, and also taking dual credit classes. It just takes a lot of time management, which you make look easy.
Thank you so much, Aaliyah. I definitely agree with your answer. I would have to also add that a biggest strength of mine is also my determination, which really goes in with my time management skills. So that is very expandable on what I do well with my extracurricular activities in high school and in my personal life. Um,
Yes.
so, reflecting on my strengths and weaknesses allows me to engage in self improvement and advancement. This is critical in developing self awareness and also developing a professional and reliable demeanor. However, it's also very important to balance that seriousness with some fun aspects of your life. And so, this leads into my next question. If I were an animal, what would I be and why?
An animal that I feel represents you the most is a panda because they are always in their own little world doing their own little thing, which reflects you.
I love that. I also see myself as a panda, but I would also see myself as a squirrel. And I say that because they're very like flexible and very caring, but also very intelligent. And that's what I see in myself. But
Yeah.
also a panda, definitely being in my own world sometimes.
Yeah.
But now that we had some fun with this question, I think it's time to bring this conversation back to a more serious thought of how our friendship has been able to grow and blossom together. And so that's really what represents me is being able to connect with people like you and gaining those friendships throughout my high school career and to going on to the future. And so that leads into my next question which is, what is your fondest memory of our friendship and why do you say that?
Out of all the memories, I would say the memory that I will always remember is when we left our big friend group to go find a Starbucks and get coffee. It just really represents our love for coffee.
I
Yes.
actually didn't remember that. Like that's crazy. Um,
Oh,
Yeah, but now that you say that, I would definitely have to say that as well. But like something that came to mind was when we were preparing for our first day
bonfire?
of school,
Oh,
not bonfire, um but that is also another great memory. But also senior sunrise.
yeah.
Preparing for that and like knowing that like, we're both president and vice president of our class. And so we were able to like put on this whole event and make all the decorations and plan what we were having and everything like that. And having 2 to 3 days to do just that was it was a lot, but knowing that you were there to like help me and also like provide words of encouragement, and that's something that's I really value about our friendship is that you're always there for me, and I appreciate that you're just always helpful, and that's something that I really value in our friendship. And so that was my last question that relates to understanding my self-concept. So I would like to thank you once again for allowing me to interview you about our friendship and how others view me. This interview allowed me to gain a better understanding of my self-concept and how I'm perceived in the world in our society. So, to everyone listening to this speech, I would like to leave you with a very important quote that has resonated with me throughout this process, and that is a person's self-concept is the core of his personality. And to me, that means whatever you deliver into this world is very crucial and is very important when understanding what you can deliver to our society. And so, with that, I would like to thank you so much for listening to this speech.